I don't know if you guys can see the smoke, but that's a sticky caliper. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Dave. This is GVA, Ghetto Van Adventures, and I got all set up. I've got to do a caliper, and see, this is why I test things out before I go anywhere. And once I get it a little farther along, I'll explain things near the end. Here you go. She's on. Now I'm just trying to gravity bleed it. Ta-da! All done. That's a new caliper. I hooked the line to it, gravity bladed the brakes, so everything's good. I was able to save the pads because I caught it as soon as it happened. So I just scuffed up the pads a little bit, and I just cleaned it off, and I'm going to throw everything back together. And there we go. Tire back on. I torqued it, and I'm all set. Now I'm going to go for a little test drive and see how this works. Well, that's good. It stops. Okay, guys, I went for a drive. I got some fries and got a coffee. I'm cold. I'm actually really cold. Sorry, I need a little heat. So the caliper started to stick, and when the first little clip I had at night, I didn't touch the brakes all the way home, and the caliper backed out enough that it was right. But before that, I noticed my fuel mileage was down. It was down a little bit, so it was dragging a little bit. So I pulled it apart. I put a brand new caliper on it. I could reuse the brake pads because I didn't heat them up and wreck them. I didn't warp the rotor. I caught it right as it was happening, so I didn't have to buy a rotor. I didn't have to buy brake pads. All I had to do was get a caliper, and now I ordered the caliper online, and I had to wait a little bit for it, but it was substantially cheaper, like substantially cheaper. And I bet you I saved, okay, if I was out, this is the thing, if I was out in the middle of nowhere and this happened, holy mackerel, it would have cost me a fortune to get it towed or whatever. I figure, if I went to a shop, I know they'd ding me likely for a pair of brake pads and a rotor and the caliper. So I figure I likely saved, I don't know, maybe 400 bucks. That's what I figure, because it cost me just a little bit of time, and my caliper was $34. That's how cheap it was. And I was really happy I caught that. Like, everything else works flawlessly in the van, except I was noticing that issue with the gas mileage going down a little bit, so it was dragging a little bit. And the other day when I smell something, check the brakes, sure enough, it was just starting to lock on. So I just caught it. And that's what I mean, guys. I'm going to put a link for the video somewhere around here. I don't know how. I think I'll figure it out. But anyway, I'll put a link in to show the video I was talking about, like prepping your car to go on the road. And boy, I am sure glad I did, because, you know, it could have left you in a vulnerable spot, or with a bank account lost a lot of money. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked the video. I'm going to be likely test driving this just a little bit to make sure that the caliper works as it should and there's no leaks, but I don't think there's going to be. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. You guys take care. Be safe on the road.